Now I want to start this video by saying that I didn't eat beetroot for a really long time, so getting the first harvest in this year was just great. We decided to put them in the oven, add some honey to it, some thyme and a little bit of sea salt, and I'll leave the link in the description because it was delicious. Alright, let's start growing. Beetroot is one of the easier plants to grow. I do recommend starting inside because the birds like the seeds a lot. Now for the seeding, we're gonna fill up some trays with compost and gonna add about 4 seeds per clump. They seem to grow better when they're sown together. But don't put in too many seeds because then they might start bolting. Give them a good water and put them in a windowsill. Each seed can germinate more than one plant, but usually there's also a few that don't germinate at all. We like to start the beetroot indoor early March and transplant them outside about the beginning to mid-April. If you want to sow them in end of February or early March, make sure you use bolt-resisting variants. Also make sure you put some fleece on top. You can leave them unprotected around the end of March. If you want to sow them directly outside, I suggest going about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters deep and also plant them in clumps of 4 again. Some people like to make a trench and sow them in randomly, but I've noticed they work better when they stay together. We usually get a dibber or use our hands to make a little hole in the soil and put in the beetroot. Leave a space of about 8 inches to 20 centimeters apart so they have some space to grow in. During the growing period, it is important to keep it weed-free as much as you can and make sure it stays moist. Now don't water the plants before nightfall. That introduces water on the leaves that will stay there, cool down, and then introduce a new fungi to your plant. Now the harvest is where the fun begins. Since we've planted them in clumps, we can now take out the ones that are big enough and leave the rest in for now. You can start harvesting them when they have the size in between a golf ball and a tennis ball. So you just grab one and then twist it out there, and look at that, a beautiful beetroot. Now you can also eat the leaves. Don't throw those out. There are some great recipes online, so make sure to look that up. And there you have it, all you need to know to start growing your own beetroots. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to live the farm dream.